I'm all done with the trimming. I've done the chamfering and the deburring of the case mouth. Now it is time to prime. As I've said before, primers equal safety. And when the primers come out, make sure you have your safety glasses on. Now here's one of the things that's really interesting, sometimes heartwarming. Take a look at this. You can see I have CCI large rifle primers here, and I think you can read the price. That's $1.29 when these things were purchased. If you've tried buying primers lately, you know those days are over. Unfortunately, you will not see a price that good. But thankfully, I still have some. Uh-oh, look, only 10 more in there. No problem. Got 100 more here. We're only going to be loading 20 today, so I got more than enough. What I like to do, I'm actually going to use this little Lee safety prime with this press. And by the way, I didn't talk anything about this press yet, but this is a Lee Classic cast turret press, and it is a good little press. It was my first press. It allows me to make rifle, pistol with a high degree of accuracy I get from these rounds. It's a precise machine. It's not as nice as a Dillon. Almost everyone knows that, but it doesn't have to be because it's a whole lot less. So I got 10 in here now. I'm going to dump the other 10. And what you'll notice is they land right side up, which is nice. But even if they didn't, this is almost like your flip tray. Actually, this is your flip tray right here. Hopefully you can see that in the camera. But as you move these, if they were the wrong way, if they were like that, you shake them a little bit and they would, oh, you didn't see that probably. Here, let's do it one more time. If they were the wrong way, you'd shake these and they would simply flip over, just like they're supposed to. Okay, so now we put on the lid. I'm going to do sort of a hybrid process. This is batch processing. This turret press it will rotate automatically. I don't have it set up to rotate, so I'm pretty much just going to use this almost like a single stage press. Down here, let me zoom in. You can see where the priming is going to take place. I don't know if you're familiar with my other videos yet or not, but right here is the little area where it's going to prime. And when this comes up, this used to work a lot smoother, but this guy comes out, a primer goes in here. You can do that automatically by putting this back up a bit, by hanging that up there like so. When the ram comes up, it positions this perfectly in line with that to seat a primer. You simply push forward on it, and look, one comes out just like you want. Take a look there. Primer goes in there just like it's supposed to. I'm not really going to do it the way I would if it were set up for automatic. So what I'm going to do is basically just run these through and prime them that way. Pretty much one at a time. Let me show you this process. I have my primer there, but there's no case. And that's the part that's different. That's the part that's unusual. So I get down here, hopefully you can see it. I put a case in, and as I push up on the ram, it seats the primer. You should feel it. It should be nice and firm. Hopefully my hand wasn't completely in the way that whole time, and you were able to see some of that. But as you come up, take a look. It's nice, primed, just below the brass on that, just like it's supposed to be. So we have our first primed round, and we're going to continue that for the other 19. Now here's one of the things that I'm going to do. I don't want to run this up in here because I've already resized it. I've already trimmed it. I don't want to do that again. And this is what the safety prime is supposed to prevent. But I'm just going to drop this in my hand, and I'm simply going to place it here like so, and then push up on it. You should feel it seat. It should give you some positive feedback as that's going in. So that's just the process that I'm going to repeat for the rest of these rounds, and then we'll be ready to throw some powder.